Hello traders everywhere, Adam Hewison here, coming to you from the digital studios of MarketClub for the 1st of July. Can you believe that we're in the second half of the year? And this actually, we started off on a pretty good note here in most of the indices and also a couple of stocks. So let's go right to our portfolio manager. And as you can see, when we look at the NASDAQ, first of all, which is actually putting in a very, very good performance. The daily's up, but let me share with you what we think is going to happen here. So looking at the market, we'll go to the 3-month view. And these are candlestick charts. You can see we're higher. We've come back a little bit. And one of the reasons for that is what's going on with Apple today. Apple announced, or was found out or discovered, however you want to describe it, it's filed for a patent for the iWatch in Japan, and that sort of got the Apple shares pretty excited. They're up about 3%. And also, Apple is a large component in the NASDAQ. That's why it was so much higher today. So let's go to Apple and see what we think on Apple. Well, right now we do have our indicators, the triangles are both negative. But what's interesting to me on this particular chart is this. We scope this out just a little bit further. Let's say we do a year to date. And the one big thing that sort of jumps out at me is the potential for a major double bottom today in this market. So here's the first bottom that was taken in late April, and we sort of came back again last week, pushed down, did not go through, and now we've had a big update today. You can see that right here. So the question is this going to continue? One of the things you can do to maybe trade Apple is to use something we call a parabolic stop and reverse. So let's just to the screen and go to that particular program, and that's up here on the on-chart studies, and it's right here, parabolic stop and reverse, PSAR. And as you can see, we've got very, very close today. The PSAR is 412.75. Now it hasn't hit that level yet. It may still hit that level later today, but that's the key level which would turn this PSAR on the positive side. Now we do have a very oversold, once was a very oversold condition, and I think that's something to certainly take into consideration as we sort of went down to this period here, very similar to this period as well. So we have a little bit of a divergence, not a great deal, but a little bit of divergence where the prices were going lower, and you're seeing some sort of a flattening here in that particular indicator. So let's see how things work out. But again, we do not have the confirmation with our trade triangles, which is very, very important. If you're conservative, I'd rather looking to buy this market higher, knowing that you get the monthly and the weekly. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you may want to buy it when this level here hits, the 412.75 level gets hit. Then you can say, okay, I'll be out if it goes below this area right here. So that's the key area. That's the sort of line in the sand, so to speak, if you're wrong. So let's clear the screen and go to our next market. And the next market we're looking at is going to be the S&P 500. Much the same pattern there. You did hit a parabolic. You can see right there the lines down there. So it looks like we may have seen the worst is over with on this particular pullback. And we're going to see this market either go sideways or even trend higher for the moment. On the Dow, pretty much a similar pattern there. Let's just take the Fibonacci off that we had on, because we did see a perfect Fibonacci retracement. But again, it's going to be the high today, 15,102. That's the PSAR, and we haven't got there yet. We got to 15,083, so about 20 points shy of the highs there. So that's the key level to watch in our opinion. But again, the longer term trend is up. Intermediate term trend is down, so just bear that in mind. So looking at spot gold, let's just go here. Pretty much the same thing there. Major trend down. We're still looking for the 1160 area. On the downside, we got very close. Obviously, we got down to 1183, so we potentially could be very close to those levels, 1170, 1160. So let's see how that plays out. The euro, again, this looks like it's beginning to turn around. You have these periods in the euro where the dollar gets strong and then the euro obviously gets weak against it. But you can see the periods right here. We're talking about back here, and this could well be very oversold. A little bit of a divergence here. Again, prices going down and momentum going up. So I'd watch that very, very carefully. I would think we're going to see a retracement at least back to the 32.5 level. from where we are right now. So let's see how we go with that. So clear the screen. Going to our next market, that's the crude oil. Crude oil is really acting well. We still like this market. Let's put a candlestick chart in. Strong update today. A lot of concerns about the Middle East again, and this looks to us like a really big base, and I think that's the key thing to look at. The base we're looking at is starting here. Again, this looks like a really strong base. I think if we get over the 99 level, yeah, the 99 level would be certainly a killer on the upside, and we could see the target zone we had, I think, around the 105 level should that happen. So let's see how things play out there, but generally speaking, this market looks like it wants to do better. Certainly our trade triangles are all positive on this market right here, and a plus 100, that's always a good score to have, and have it on your side. So clearing the screen, going to our final market, and this is Amazon. We talked about Amazon before. The key level there we think is going to be the 285 level. We are very positive. All our trade triangles are positive, so you should be wanting to trade this market from the long side, but 285, a close over there, sets this market to really move quickly over the 300 level. Hey, this is Adam Hewison. Thanks for stopping by. Every success, and have a great day trading. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful.